Today we're going to talk about a ship that may have been the most unlucky vessel in U.S. Navy history. The USS William D. Porter, a destroyer that didn't just fight the enemy, it nearly attacked its own president. The William D. Porter was a Fletcher-class destroyer built during World War II and commissioned in 1943. Like many ships of her class, she was fast, heavily armed, and designed to escort larger warships into battle. But almost immediately, things started to go wrong. During one of her first major missions, the Porter was assigned to escort the battleship USS Iowa. On board the Iowa was President Franklin D. Roosevelt, traveling across the Atlantic for important wartime meetings. Everything seemed routine until a training exercise went horribly wrong. As part of drill, the Porter simulated a torpedo attack on the Iowa, but something went terribly wrong. A real, live torpedo was accidentally fired, and it was headed straight for the ship carrying the President of the United States. The crew of the Porter scrambled to warn the Iowa, first using signal lamps due to radio silence. But the message was confused. Finally, in desperation, they broke protocol and radioed a direct warning. On board the Iowa, Roosevelt was reportedly moved to a better position, so he could actually watch the incoming torpedo. At the last moment, the Iowa turned sharply, and the torpedo exploded harmlessly in the distance. The entire incident lasted only minutes, but it could have changed the course of the war. Afterward, the Porter and her crew were sent to Bermuda for investigation. One crew member was punished for mistake, though President Roosevelt later pardoned him, recognizing it was an accident. From that point on, the ship earned a reputation. Other sailors joked when they saw her, shouting, "Don't shoot, we're Republicans." But despite the embarrassment, the William D. Porter went on to serve in the Pacific. She escorted convoys, fought off enemy aircraft, and supported major operations from the Aleutian Islands to the Philippines. By the time of the Battle of Okinawa, she was in constant combat, firing thousands of rounds and shooting down enemy planes. Then, on June 10, 1945, her story came to a dramatic end. A Japanese dive bomber attacked the ship, but missed and crashed into the water nearby. Moments later, the aircraft exploded beneath the ship's hull. The blast lifted the destroyer out of the water and caused catastrophic damage. Despite the crew's efforts to save her, the William D. Porter sank. Miraculously, every single crew member survived. In the end, the ship that nearly changed history by accident also proved the courage and resilience of her crew in war. And for a ship that was once laughed at, she is certainly not forgotten.